AWS, GCP, Azure, Alibaba, DigitalOcean are some of the top cloud providers in the world. How about we combine them together to form something called as a HyperCloud? But should we do it? Is it really worth it? Is hybrid cloud really something? And does it solve any problem? Hi, I am Veer Shubhranshu Srivastav, co-founder of Frigga Cloud Labs, and let me introduce you to Hybrid Cloud. In simple words, hybrid cloud is not a product or a technology. It's an infrastructure management concept, a DevOps concept. The concept of combining together multiple cloud platforms or even your on-prem servers. But just hold on a second. Does it mean if you're using AWS and GCP at the same time, you're really on hybrid cloud? Well, not really. That means you're running your deployments on two different cloud platforms, and essentially it could not be termed as a hybrid cloud. For a real hybrid cloud approach, your deployment technique should be designed in a way that your deployments can move from one cloud platform to another cloud platform. And this should be supported natively by the underlying technology that you are using. You can maybe write a script for it, but it should natively do that. One of the best ways to relate to this idea is through Docker and Kubernetes. They showed it was possible for your deployments to move across clouds. Now imagine if you could do the same with all your cloud native resources such as load balancers, servers, databases. And that is exactly the core paradigms of hybrid cloud, which defines that all your cloud native resources should be cloud agnostic and could migrate from one cloud platform to another seamlessly. Including us, a lot of other companies are working to solve hybrid cloud. In a study by 451 Research, almost 76% companies were found to be using more than one cloud platform. This study doesn't explicitly talk about the use of hybrid cloud, but it does talk about the need for it. So what is the need? And if you already have your deployments running on AWS, then why do you need multiple cloud platforms? Well, there are multiple reasons why an organization would want to opt for this multi-cloud approach, such as to avoid vendor lock-in, high availability, disaster recovery, multiple geolocations, cost, and one of the major reasons is to create a virtual private network with a mix of cloud and on-prem servers. To keep this video short, we will discuss each of these requirements in a separate video. Now you already have an idea of what hybrid cloud is and what it solves. But at what scale of your technology implementation should you consider adopting this approach? Well, this could be debatable, but in my opinion, as early as possible. Hybrid cloud approach is not a switch that you can simply toggle in when needed. It's more of a DevOps practice on how you can prepare yourself. In general, if you are building a business for hyper growth, make sure that you have already adopted this concept. Also, recently we realized that if you are running legacy systems and you want to adopt cloud, then hybrid cloud approach is the only solution to scale your applications. We at Frigga Cloud Labs have helped companies embrace the hybrid cloud model. The world is rapidly adopting this DevOps concept. But how far is the industry in terms of achieving 100% hypercloud is a question for the next video. Till then, please leave your comments, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, please do share this concept with your connections and do follow our LinkedIn page. I'll catch you on the next one.